Hardy-Weinberg. So the equation is p squared plus 2pq plus q squared equals 1. And p squared equals the percentage of homozygous dominant individuals, q squared equals the percentage of homozygous recessive individuals, and 2pq equals the percentage of heterozygous individuals. And the 1 represents the population as a whole. So a way to always remember if you're correct is p plus q should always equal 1. What are p and q, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. P is the dominant allele frequency. Q is the recessive allele frequency. So there are a few conditions for Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. The first one is that there can be no mutations. The second is there can be no gene flow. The third is that random mating must occur. The fourth is that large population is necessary. And the fifth is that there can be no selection. No natural selection, no artificial, none. When doing problems with Hardy-Weinberg, it's always important to check your frequencies at the end so that you can avoid mistakes. So if it were a Punnett square, you could visualize it as this. AA, dominant homozygous, is going to be p squared. Little a is going to be pq, the heterozygous, same thing here. And then homozygous recessive is going to be little a, which is q squared. All the same thing. So this is a practice problem. You have sampled a population in which you know that the percentage of the homozygous recessive genotype is 36%. Calculate the following. So right there, we see homozygous recessive genotype is going to be 36%. So this question, frequency of AA genotype, is right there. It's going to be 0.36. So we're going to make that q squared. It's much easier to work in decimals than in percentages because then they will equal 1 at the end. So we already have A finished. The frequency of the A allele, which is Q, is going to be, you're just going to take the square root of 0.36, which we know is 0.6. Now, because Q plus P equals 1, we're going to subtract 0.6 from 1 to get 0.4 for P. Now we're going to square 0.4, and we're going to get 0.16. Q squared and P squared do not equal 1. Q and P do. So we've already found B and C right there. Now, the frequency of genotypes of the homozygous dominant genotypes are going to be P squared. So we have that here. So let's just catch up over here. So A squared is going to equal 0.36. And then we're going to have 0.6 and 0.4. And D is going to have two answers. So the first one is going to be 0.16. And then the second one is going to be the 2pq. So we're going to multiply 0.6 times 0.4 times 2, which is going to give us 0.48. Yes. So now, if you were to add 36, 16, and 0.48, you're going to get 1, giving us the p squared plus 2pq plus q squared equals 1. And that's all you have to know for Hardy-Weinberg. Thank you.